Hi, hello dear students, welcome to my channel Maths with Panindra. In this video, we are going to discuss hyperbola level 3 problems related to the JMNs and MSET. Let us have a discussion. The first question. The area in square units of an equilateral triangle formed by the tangent at root 3, 0 to the hyperbola x square minus 3y square equal to 3 with the pair of asymptotes of the hyperbola is. So here equilateral triangle formed by the tangent at the point root 3, 0 and to the hyperbola with asymptotes. So first the given equation of hyperbola write in the standard form. So dividing by 3, x square by 3 minus y square by 1 will come. So 3 get cancelled 1, which is equal to 1. Here compare with x square plus x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1. A square equal to 3 and b square is equal to 1. So obviously a is equal to root 3 and b is equal to 1. Tangent at what point they are asking? Root 3, 0. So tangent equation. Tangent at root 3, 0. This is x1, y1 is formula xx1 by a square minus yy1 by b square. Otherwise, from here only directly without xx1 minus 3yy1 equal to 3. In place of x1, y1 substitute root 3, 0. So x into root 3 minus 3y into 0 equal to 3. So root 3x is equal to 3. That implies that x is equal to root 3. So x is equal to root 3 means it is the line parallel to the y-axis. Now we draw the figure. This is the hyperbola equation. X is equal to plus root 3. So that line will be this is the tangent. X is equal to root 3. Better to draw like this. This is x is equal to root 3 line. After completing of tangent equation at root 3, 0, the asymptotes of hyperbola. We have direct formula. In the previous classes also I discussed y equal to plus or minus b by a into x. So y is equal to plus or minus b value is 1, a value root 3. So plus or minus 1 by root 3 equal to x. So if you consider two lines will come here, y is equal to 1 by root 3 x, y is equal to minus 1 by root 3 x. Where we have to draw these lines? Y is equal to mx passing through the origin and with positive here 1 by root 3. So this line will be like this. This is y is equal to 1 by root 3 x. Obviously y is equal to minus 1 by root 3 x is here. This is y is equal to minus 1 by root 3 x. They are asking to calculate the area formed by these asymptotes on the tangent. So this area they are asking to calculate. This is the clear information about the problem. I hope everyone understand that. So this is point of intersection is obviously center of the hyperbola and also origin here. solving this equation x is equal to root 3 and y is equal to this point of intersection I am taking as A, this point I am taking as B. See, x is equal to root 3. X is equal to root 3, substitute here, root 3 get cancelled, minus 1, so y value minus 1. X is equal to root 3 line, substitute in this line, root 3 get cancelled, y value 1 and x is equal to plus root 3. This is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. The area of triangle formed by the 3 points, among one of the points is origin. The area of triangle OAB, area of triangle OAB is half into x1, y2 minus x2, y1. In the prerequisites of two-dimensional geometry, I have given this formula. Once you go through the video, you will get that. Different formulas we have. So half into mod x1, y2. So root 3 into 1, root 3 minus x2 into y1. Minus 1 into root 3 is minus root 3. Minus of minus root 3 plus root 3. So which is equal to root 3 plus root 3 is 2 root 3 divided by 2. 2 get cancelled, which is equal to root 3. So therefore, the area of triangle formed by the tangent at root 3 comma 0 and the asymptotes of the hyperbola is root 3 square units. We will move to the next question, dear students. The next question. This is one of the MCET questions, previous MCET questions. If x is equal to 9 is the chord of contact of the hyperbola, x square minus y square equal to 9, then the equation of tangents at one of the points of contacts is. So we need to calculate point of contact. Point of contact means the chord of contact and hyperbola which are intersecting at somewhere. So we will see that figure. This is rectangular hyperbola anyway. This rough figure I am drawing. So chord of contact means this is the chord of contact. When the point is here, this is the chord of contact. These are the point of contacts. These points, how to calculate? X is equal to 9. So in this hyperbola, x is equal to 9. Substitute in the curve x square minus y square equal to 9. We will get point of contact. So x is equal to 9. Substitute there. 81 minus y square equal to 9. That implies that y square equal to 72. So y is equal to root over 72. This can be written as 72. So 36 times of 2. So 36 we can take outside 6 plus or minus root 2. So y is equal to. Therefore the point of contacts we can write it as 9 comma plus or minus 6 root 2 x y. That means x1 y1. So here 9 comma 6 root 2 in the positive quadrant. In this point 9 comma minus 6 root 2. At this point one of the tangents they same. So tangent equation we know that for this. The tangent at first one of the points we will take it. 9 comma 6 root 2 is xx1 minus yy1 equal to 9. So in place of x1, y1, 9 and 6 root 2. X into 9 minus y into 6 root 2 is equal to 9. Dividing by 3. 3x minus 2 root 2y is equal to 3. Is there any option here? 3x minus 2 root 2y equal to 3. So minus 3 is there here. We can write it as 3x minus 2 root 2y minus 3 equal to 0, which is there in the second option. Now, if you are not getting this answer, go for another option, tangent at 9 comma minus 6 root 2. So that also will come. We will move to the next question. The next question. If the line Lx plus My equal to 1 is a normal to the hyperbola x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1, then the value of a square by L square minus b square by m square equal to. See here we have one important formula, standard result. The line Lx plus My plus n is equal to 0 is normal to the hyperbola. Normal to the hyperbola. Then we have condition. A square by L square minus b square by m square is equal to a square plus d square whole square divided by n square. This is the formula. This is the condition, standard condition. By observing this line comparing with Lx plus My minus 1. So Lx plus My minus 1 equal to 0. So when you compare with Lx plus My plus n is equal to 0, from this n is equal to minus 1 only, no? So n is equal to minus 1, substitute here in this. So that implies that a square by L square minus b square by m square is equal to a square plus b square whole square by minus 1 whole square. So obviously it will becomes a square plus b square whole square. So which is there in the third option. They are asking to calculate a square by L square minus b square by m square equal to what? A square plus b square whole square. That's what we got it answer. So come to the next question. The angle between the asymptotes of the hyperbola x square minus 3y square equal to 3 is. We know that the angle between the asymptotes of the hyperbola is theta equal to 2 tan inverse of b by a. Otherwise, we can apply theta equal to 2 into secant inverse of e. E is the eccentricity of the hyperbola. Theta equal to this equation, if you convert into the standard equation, x square by 3 minus y square by 1 equal to 1, where a is equal to root 3, b is equal to 1, a square equal to 3. So a equal to root 3, b square equal to 1, b equal to 1. Substitute the respective values. 2 into tan inverse of b by a, that means 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 in terms of tan, for what angle will come? 1 by root 3 in terms of, so 30 degrees. It means pi by, so 2 into pi by 6. So which is equal to pi by 3. Or in this way we can see once theta equal to 2 into secant inverse of a value, b value, we know that now. So this is a square, this is b square. Eccentricity E equal to root over a square plus b square by a square. So root of a square means 3 plus 1 divided by a square is 3. So root 4 by 3. That means 2 by root 3. Eccentricity value 2 by root 3. We know that in the inverse trigonometry, secant inverse of x is equal to cos inverse of 1 by x. Formula in the inverse trigonometry. So it will becomes 2 into cos inverse of root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 in terms of cos, for what angle will come? Cos 30. So 2 into pi by 6, that is equal to pi by 3. Either in this case or in this case we will get the answer is pi by 3. It is there in the first option. We will move to the next question, which are previous MSET questions. Dear students, you have to remember. The next question. The equation of the hyperbola which passes through the point 2, 3 and has asymptotes 4x plus 3y minus 7 and x minus 2y minus 1 equal to 0. You remember, dear students, whenever in the hyperbola question, asymptotes of the equations of the hyperbola and a point is given, the required equation of hyperbola whose asymptotes are L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0 is always in the form of L1 into L2 plus k equal to 0. This is the standard result. The equation of hyperbola whose asymptotes are L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0 and also passing to be a fixed point is always in the form of L1 into L2 plus k equal to 0. L1 and L2 are asymptotes of the hyperbola. Substitute that 4x plus 3y minus 7 into x minus 2y minus 1 plus k equal to 0. This equation is passing through which point? 2, 3. Equation 1 passes through 2, 3. In place of x and y, substitute 2, 3. So it will become 8 plus 9 minus 7. 2 minus 6 minus 1 plus k equal to 0. 17 minus 7, so 10. 2 minus 7 means 5. Minus 5 plus k equal to 0. That implies that k equal to minus 50. We can take this side plus 50. So k again substitute in this equation and actual multiplication. Therefore, the required equation of hyperbola 4x into x, 4x square, actual multiplication, 4x into minus 2y, minus 8xy, 4x into minus 1, minus 4x, 3yx plus 3xy, 3y into minus 2y, minus 6y square, 3y into minus 1, minus 3y. Next, minus 7x, minus 7 into minus 2y plus 14y, minus 7 into minus 1 plus 7 plus k equal to 0. So k value we got 50, substitute there. So before that we can simplify 4x square minus 8xy plus 3xy minus 5xy. Next y square minus 6y square. After that minus 4x minus 7x minus 11x. Next y term minus 3y plus 14y plus 11y. Next constants 7 and k value 50. So 7 plus 50, 57. So which is the required equation of hyperbola whose asymptotes are the given lines L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0, which is there in the third option. We will move to the next question. This is the important formula to get the required hyperbola. The next question. If the line y equal to mx plus 7 root 3 is a normal to the hyperbola x square by 24 minus y square by 18 equal to 1, then the value of m is, see how we are going to do is, we know that the equation of normal with slope m to the hyperbola is equation of normal with slope m to the hyperbola is y is equal to mx plus or minus m into a square plus b square divided by root over a square minus m square b square. This is the formula of normal equation with slope m. This normal equation will be given now. So y is equal to mx plus 7 root 3. So this value and this value are equal. So by equating these values, so step by step we will do it. M into a square plus b square divided by root over a square minus b square m square or m square b square is equal to 7 root 3. Before doing that, the given equation of hyperbola is x squared by 24 minus y squared by 18 equal to 1. Then compare this with the standard equation of hyperbola, x square by a square minus y square by b square equal to 1, a square equal to 24, b square equal to 18. So these values substitute in this. So squaring on both sides you do it, and before that m square m square a square plus b square whole square divided by a square minus b square m square is equal to 7 square 49 into 3 root 3 whole square. Substitute the respective values here. M square a square plus b square 24 plus 18 how much it is 42. So 42 whole square divided by a square minus b square m square. A square value 24 minus b square 18. So 18m square is equal to 49 into 3. Don't multiply. Why? Because simplification is easy after that. I'll tell that. From here take common 6. M square into 42 whole square means 42 into 42 we can write now. Divided by 6 I am taking common here. So 6 4s are 6 3s are 3m square is equal to 49 into 3. Observe carefully. 6 1s are 6 7s are 7 1s are 7 7s are. After that 7 1s are 7 6s are. So now cross multiply 6 into m square 6m square clearly is equal to 4 into 3 12 minus 3 into 3 square 3m square minus 3m square 9m square. So minus 9m square you can take this side 15m square is equal to 12. M square is equal to 12 by 15 by 3 table 3 4s are 3 5s are. So m square equal to 4 by 5. That implies that m is equal to all are positive values only given now. So root 4 by 5 which is equal to 2 by root 5. So therefore m equal to 2 by root 5, which is one of the J mains question and online questions. So option is 2 by root 5 which is there in the third option. We will move to the next question, dear students. The next question here. A normal to the hyperbola 4x square minus 9y square equal to 36 meets the coordinate axis x and y at A and B respectively if the parallelogram OABP, where O is the origin, is formed, then the locus of P is. So here just a rough figure. This is the hyperbola. Here some point we will take it. P of theta, A secant theta comma B tan theta. At this normal equation we can draw that. Normal equation. Just you have to extend like this. If it is a tangent, obviously it is a normal. This is a normal equation. This is a tangent. This is a tangent. Normal equation which meets x and y at A and B respectively. So OABP it forms. So like this, or not only like this and but also at this point like this also you can take it point normal. So normal. Just a rough diagram. It forms OABP. Will a parallelogram. A point will come. This is the origin. This point also will come. First of all, the given equation of hyperbola 4x square minus 9y square equal to 36. Converting into the standard form, x square by 9 minus y square by 4 is equal to 1. A square equal to 9 and B square equal to 4. A equal to 3 and B equal to 2. The equation of normal at parametric point. The equation of normal at P of theta is ax by secant theta plus by by tan theta is equal to a square plus b square. Substitute the respective values. So 3x by secant theta. Instead of writing secant theta cos, you have to write better to write secant only. Why? Because 3x by secant theta 2y by tan theta is equal to a square plus b square 9 plus 4 13. This equation meets x-axis at the point A, y-axis at the point B. So equation 1 meets x-axis at A, then y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0 if substitute x is equal to 3x by secant theta is equal to 13. That implies that secant theta make as a subject. 3x by 13 equal to secant theta. So before that, 1 minute more. X make as a subject here. Why? Because I want to calculate the point. So therefore a point will becomes x is equal to 13 secant theta divided by 3. So therefore a point will becomes what? X comma y now. So 13 by 3 secant theta comma 0. Similarly, this equation meets y-axis. Meets y-axis. Y-axis means x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0, substitute in this. You will get 2y by tan theta is equal to 13. That implies y is equal to 13 by 2 into tan theta. So therefore B point will becomes 0 comma 13 by 2 tan theta. Origin A point, B point and the point A will becomes 3 secant theta comma B tan theta means B value was 2 tan theta. So OAPB, it forms parallelogram. So rough figure, this is OABP. B point is here I got, no need to write. OABP is a parallelogram, means diagonals bisect each other. Midpoint of OP, midpoint of OB is equal to midpoint of AP. So that implies that what is midpoint here? Midpoint I am taking midpoint of OB. O and B. O means origin only. O and B. So 0 plus 0. 0 plus 0. Next, 13 by 2. Tan theta. So 13 tan theta by 2 by 2. That means 13 by 4 tan theta. Midpoint of O and B. 13 by 2 tan theta plus 0 by 2 means 13 by 4 tan theta, which is equal to. Next, midpoint of AP. What is midpoint of AP? This one, and P point is this one. So 13 by 3 secant theta plus 3 secant theta by 2 comma y plus 2 tan theta by 2. So 1 minute. The locus we can take. Yeah, here instead of taking 3 secant theta 2 tan theta, they are asking locus. No, locus means you have to consider the point P is x comma y. This point is also x comma y. So x comma y P is there, means in place of 3 secant theta 2 tan theta, you can write as midpoint of AP. Midpoint of AP. Your A point is here 13 by 3 secant theta plus P value x. 13 by 3 secant theta plus x by 2. Next, 0 plus y by 2. Equating x coordinate, equating y coordinates. So it will becomes cross multiplying 13 by 3 secant theta plus x equal to 0. So x is equal to 13 by 3 minus secant theta. So x value we got it. And from here, secant theta make as a subject. Secant theta equal to 3x minus 3x by 13. Similarly, y coordinates you have to compare. So comparing y coordinates, by comparing y coordinates, we'll get it as 13 by 4 tan theta is equal to y by 4, y by 2. 2 ones are 2 twos are. From this tan theta make as a subject. So tan theta equal to, so 2y divided by 13. The relation between secant theta and tan theta we have. Secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. So secant square theta means 9x square by 169 minus tan square theta 4y square divided by 169 is equal to 1. Take LCM, 169 is LCM now. So 9x square minus 4y square is equal to 169, which is the required hyperbola. Whenever minus is there, no, it's a hyperbola. So option 4x square minus 9x square minus 4y square equal to 169. So once again I'll repeat. First, if given equation of hyperbola, you have to take converting into the standard form and write the values of a square and b square. A comma b values will come. The equation of normal at p of theta, ax by secant theta plus by tan theta equal to a square plus b square. Substitute the respective values a and b here and a square b square. This is the equation of normal at p of theta. So at this point, this equation of normal meets x-axis at a and y-axis at b. So whenever this line meets x-axis at a, y is equal to 0. So x value will become as 13 by 3 into secant theta. Therefore the point a is 13 by 3 secant theta comma 0, and this normal meets y-axis at the point b. Here I did not mention, at the point b. So on y-axis obviously x is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, substitute in this equation, you will get 2y by tan theta equal to 13, y equal to 13 by 2 tan theta. So a point and b point we got it. After that, rough diagram you have to draw like this, OABP. Here first we assume that p of theta means a secant theta b tan theta, but they are asking to find the locus, no? That is the reason this point I am taking as x comma y to get the easy answer. So p is x comma y, O is origin obviously, a comma b values we got it. In the parallelogram OABP, diagonals bisect each other, so midpoint of OB is equal to midpoint of AP. So midpoint of OB, 0, OB means here B point and O point. 0 plus 0 by 2 means 0. 13 by 2 tan theta plus 0 by 2. So 13 by 2 tan theta by 2 means 13 by 4 tan theta. After that, midpoint of A and B. B point is x comma y, A point is 13 by 3 secant theta comma 0. 13 by 3 secant theta plus x by 2. 0 plus y by 2. After that, equating x coordinate and y coordinate. After equating x coordinate and y coordinates both sides, get the values of secant theta and tan theta. Why? Because we know that identity of trigonometry to eliminate the theta values. So secant theta and tan theta we got it. The relation between them is secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. Substitute in this, 9x square by 169 minus 4y square by 169 equal to 1. Take that LCM, 9x square minus 4y square equal to 169, which is required hyperbola, which is there in the fourth option. We will move to the next one. The next question. The midpoint of chord 4x minus 3y equal to 5 of the hyperbola 2x square minus 3y square equal to 12 is. These are the options. So midpoint of the chord. What is the formula for midpoint of the chord? Midpoints of the chord of hyperbola S is equal to 0 is S1 equal to S11. This is the formula. So what is the equation of hyperbola given dividing by 12? It will become x square by 6 minus y square by 4 equal to 1. A square equal to 6, B square equal to 4. So write it S1 value. There only directly I am writing 2 into xx1 minus 3 into yy1 is equal to 12 anyway cancel, it will come 2x square x1 square minus 3y1 square. This is equation of midpoint of chord. This equation of midpoint of chord you have to compare with 4x minus 3y is equal to 5. So their x coefficients you have to compare. These two lines representing same represent same lines. Then x coefficients are in proportional. We just have to equate. Here x coefficient is 2x1. Here x coefficient is 4. So x1 is equal to 2. Here y coefficient you have to compare. So y coefficient is minus 3y1. Here y coefficient is minus 3. Minus get cancelled. 3 get cancelled. y1 is equal to 1. Therefore, x1, y1 is midpoint of chord. Midpoint of chord is x1, y1, that is 2, 1, which is there in the second option. We'll move to the next question now. The next question. A common tangent to the cone x square equal to 4y and 2x square minus 4y square equal to 9 is. So common tangent, that means which are coincident with at one point. So whenever they are coincident common tangent, their slopes are equal. So x square is equal to 4y, differentiate with respect to x square derivative 2x is equal to 4 into y derivative is dy by dx. So dy by dx make as a subject, dy by dx is equal to x by 2. 2 1s are 2 2s are 2 we are taking here. And come to the next curve, 2x square minus 4y square equal to 9. Differentiate with respect to x. 2 into x square derivative 2x, so 4x minus 8y into dy by dx is equal to 0. That implies that 8y dy by dx is equal to 4x. So dy by dx is equal to 4 1s are 4 2s are x by 2y. These slopes are equal. So therefore, x by 2 is equal to x by 2y. So y is equal to 1. Y is equal to 1. Substitute y is equal to 1. Substitute in x square or there to 4y. So x square equal to 4, x is equal to plus or minus 2. So plus or minus 2 comma 1. Here 2 points are there, 2 comma 1 and minus 2 comma 1. Slope we know that. Point also we can calculate. This is you can consider first slope. M is equal to at 2 comma 1 you can take. M at 2 comma 1. So it will be x value 2 means this value 2 by 2 that is equal to 1. Slope we know that, point also we know that. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus y1 value is 1. So I am taking this one. M value 1 into x minus x1 value is 2. So y minus 1 minus x plus 2 equal to 0 minus x plus y plus 1 equal to 0. So x minus y minus 1 equal to 0. It is not there in the options. X minus y equal to 1 is there. We will see that different options. Minus 2 comma 1 also we can take it. At minus 2 comma 1 means you will get slope is minus 1. y minus y1 equal to minus 1 into x minus 2. So y1 value is 1. So y minus 1 plus x minus 2 equal to 0. So x plus y equal to 3. Even this is also option we have. Dear students, here generally the examination x square equal to 6y is given. Here I wrote 4y. According to this question, x minus y equal to 1 is the right answer. There is no doubt, this is the right answer. You cannot go for this one. So option is x minus y equal to 1, fourth option. You have to take a common tangent to the convex. I will consider another one, another question. A common tangent to the convex, x square equal to 6y and 2x square minus 4y square equal to 9 is, options will take it same. Here also differentiate in this, x square equal to 6y, differentiate with respect to x. Common tangent means both the slopes are equal here. So 2x is equal to 6 into dy by dx. So that implies dy by dx is equal to x by 3. So here we got it already, differentiation of this one. We got differentiate with respect to x and get that directly I am writing. Why? Because we already discussed here dy by dx equal to x by 2y. So both the slopes are equal we are considering. So it will becomes, by equating these two, x by 3 is equal to x by 2y now. So that implies that y is equal to 2 by 3. So not 3 by 2. 3 by 2. Y is equal to 3 by 2. Y is equal to 3 by 2. Substitute in x square. Y is equal to 3 by 2. Then x square equal to 6 into 3 by 2. So x square equal to 9, that implies x is equal to plus or minus 3. So therefore the point will becomes p of plus or minus 3 comma 3 by 2. So 2 points are there, 3 comma 3 by 2 and p dash of minus 3 comma 3 by 2. First I am considering this point 3 comma 3 by 2. Slope dy by dx equal to m at 3 comma 3 by 2. So x value 3, substitute 3 by 3 means 1. Slope 1 point is 3 comma 2. So slope point form y minus y1 equal to m at x minus x1. So y minus y1 value is 3 by 2, m value 1, x minus x1 value is 3. So that x minus 3 value I am taking here, x minus x plus 3 plus y minus 3 by 2 is equal to 0. So minus x plus y, 3 minus 3 by 2 is plus 3 by 2, multiplying by minus, x minus y minus 3 by 2 equal to 0, x minus y equal to 3 by 2. This is a common tangent, x minus y equal to 3 by 2, it is there in the option. For this question, this is the right option. Actually this question is given in the competitive exams. I think it is the 2013 or 14 online exam, JEE Mains. Thank you dear students for watching my channel. In one more video I am going to give that previous JEE Mains exclusively JEE Mains questions from the hyperbola. Maximum I covered all the previous JEE Mains and insert questions. Still I will cover. Thank you for watching on my channel. Signing off, Maths with Panindra.